Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking about 6 things that pros do that you guys probably aren't doing in your games. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and let me know down below what kind of other videos you guys want to see on the channel. So Winter Royale is today, so if you guys are playing in the Winter Royale, good luck to you. Hope you guys get placements, hope you guys get that moolah, all that good stuff. So the first thing that we're going to want to focus on the things that pros do that you guys, just regular casual players don't do, is play scrims. Now, playing arena, don't get me wrong, playing arena is good, but it's only good for really if you want to W key people, and just it's more of just normal games but with siphon, and just not as many things that are in the normal game. So I don't really think that arena is all that good practice for playing the end game and getting used to those situations and those scenarios when you're in end game in small circle and there's 40 people left. So what I think you guys need to do for the first thing is play scrims. Now there is scrim servers for whatever region you are. There is Atlantis scrims. I will try and find the Discord links and put them down below, but the one that I play on is West 2.0 because I do live in on the west side, so I play at West scrims. There are East scrims as well. Those are the ones that are more poppin', because for some reason people don't play West scrims a lot. But I really suggest you playing scrims, because in those scrims you are guaranteed every single game to get 40 to 50 people last circle. Like, you get an insane amount of practice, because those are exactly how the regular tournaments and cash cups are. Maybe not that many people, but there are going to be 20 to 30, maybe even 40 sometimes if you're in a stacked lobby. So doing these scrims will get you a lot of practice, and you'll be able to learn what to do and do different things in different situations and scenarios, so that you guys are used to what to do, so that next time you're in a competition and you're in the end game situation, you know exactly what to do and how to win the game exactly. But I think that playing scrims is a really big, one of the biggest one, because a lot of pros like Tfue, Booga, they all don't just play arena, they play custom scrims that they do on the Discord. So I'm gonna get those links down below for you guys, but that is a really big tip right there. So now that we discussed playing scrims and how necessary it is, we're gonna be going on to the next one, which is VOD reviews. Okay guys, so the next thing we're going to be talking about, like I said, is VOD reviews. Now VOD reviews are really useful because you can go back and see what you did wrong and how you can fix things. Now what a VOD review is basically just a playback recording of your game. You can do VOD reviews from finding off pro players, like their past broadcasts. That's a VOD. You can go in there and see what they did, so you guys can learn to adapt and just better yourself and gain more knowledge. You can VOD review your own things. Like for me, for instance, I record all my not arena games, but all my tournament games, and then I go back and see what I could have done better in that situation. And it's really good because you can go into Fortnite too as well, and there's replays in there, and you can check that out too. Now VOD reviewing is a big reason, like I said, because you can go in there and you can review your mistakes. If you guys never learn from your mistakes, no matter what you do, if you're going to creative and edit for 2 hours a day, you box fight, you go into games, you watch VODs and do all these things, no matter what you do, you guys will not get any better at the game if you guys don't learn from your mistakes. Because if you guys just keep repeating the same mistakes you guys are doing over and over again, then you're not going to be getting better placements, or you're not going to be doing anything better but just mechanically. And mechanically being good at the game isn't enough anymore. You guys need to be intelligently making smart plays to be able to make it to a win, or even get top 10 placements and things like that. So I really recommend you guys, after you play your Winter Royale games, or just record your games, and when you're done with them, go back and review what you guys did, learn from your mistakes, fix your mistakes, and you guys, I guarantee you guys will become way better players than you are now. This is what Booga does. He even talked about it in his video on tips on how he got better. He even said that he completely changed his entire mindset. He stopped being aggro. He went back and reviewed VODs. He was studying the game every single day, putting in hours, and that's exactly what you guys need to do. You guys need to fix your mistakes and get better at the game. You need to stop blaming on RNG, bugs, whatever it is. You just need to blame yourself, figure out what you did wrong, and fix it, and that's how you guys are going to get way better at the game. I guarantee it. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about is box fighting. Now, box fighting has been the meta since this whole chapter 2 started. Box fighting is literally, you only box fight when you're playing in arena, or not even arena, when you're playing in scrims, or when you're playing in tournaments. You're going to get in a lot of situations where you are box fighting. And box fighting is very essential to the game because you have to know how to box fight in order to survive in these endgames. You have to know what edits to make inside the box fight, because there isn't just normal edits, you know, like the window peek. That's outdated. You're gonna get shot and it's not gonna work out if you do that window peek. But if you guys know the meta, which is the top right corner peek or the left corner peek, then that's another reason why you guys need to practice box fighting, because if you guys don't know that, you guys are gonna get pooped on when you guys are playing these scrims. So what I suggest you guys do is get some of your friends, get another one of a friend that's good, go into creative, and you start box fighting so you guys can gain some experience, and so that you are able to know what to do when you guys are in box fights and when you're box fighting people in the end game. Because like I said, when you're in end game, you're literally just sitting in boxes all day. So you guys really need to know how to box fight so you guys can get those kills and get that placement point, because you could win off of just placements placements and wins. You have to actually win, but if you guys don't win, you have to have good placements and you have to get kills, and to be able to get kills you have to be good at box fighting, or you have to pick them off, which is a good thing to do too. So you have to pick people off and you have to know how to box fight. But those are the things that you guys need to practice on as well. Go into creative, get a friend, practice. If you guys don't have a good friend, then there is the West server. There's a server that's ranked for box fights that you guys can play, that I play on all the time as well, so that's really good for you guys to use. But other than that, you guys need to just go into creative and practice with some of your friends. Alright, so the next thing we're going to be talking about is warming up. Warming up is really good for you guys. I've talked about this in another video before. If you guys warm up before any tournament or even play an arena, just go into creative and practice some, builds that you do in game. That can really help you guys get the ball rolling. It can get your fingers warm, because I know that when I play and my fingers are cold, I can't do any edits, or I can barely build. Not barely, but it's a lot harder and weirder for me to build when my hands are cold than when they're warmed up. So what I suggest you guys do is go into creative. There's tons of editing maps out there you can do, and just go into them and just edit around, do free builds, and just practice all around your building. High ground retakes, side cone jumps, things like that, things that you guys will know being useful in game, not just pointless retakes that you guys can't even implicate into the actual games. So warming up is a big key, and I definitely think that you guys should do that right before you play anything in Fortnite. Now, the next thing we're going to be talking about is staying up with the meta. If you guys don't know, I talked about this before in another video. Again, this video is basically just a more advanced version of another video I made that's called how to improve as a player. So staying up with the meta is a big thing, because like I said, when you're in box fights and you do a window edit or something, you're not playing in the meta. You're basically just you're not utilizing what is being played now and can get kills. You're gonna kill yourself in game. So like for instance, TSM Myth is one of them. He didn't fall off, but he just didn't catch up or stayed with the meta, and so he's still a competitive player, just not as good as anymore, and not one of the best like what you would see as Clicks or Kanata or Booga or 11 Stompy and just some of the other pro players like that. So staying up with the meta is very important. Knowing what kind of edits to do, knowing how to rotate mid-game, and just things like that is really important to learn as a player. Now, the last thing we're going to be talking about, if I didn't put enough emphasis on this in the earlier, is learning from your mistakes. You guys will never get better at the game if you guys do not learn from your mistakes. You guys will keep making the same mistakes you are doing over and over again. You will get the same placements you were getting before. You won't improve in the game, and you guys just won't be better at the game. You guys need to want to improve. You guys need to want to know more about the game in order for you guys to start placing better in cash cups or in tournaments or anything like the Winter Royale today, or you know, if you guys are going to DreamHack Anaheim in February, then that is another thing too. So I really suggest you guys go out and just, you know, VOD review, learn your mistakes, stay up with the meta, and play scrims. If you guys do all these, you guys will definitely improve and be on a level as a pro player. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. Let me know in the comments what other videos you guys want me to do. And as always, have a good rest of your day and good luck in the Winter Royale. Peace.